Hi, I'm Kerry Kirkham, your spirit guide, and with me today is Nolet's Gin. Right now, I'm at Havana Restaurant in Walnut Creek. Wonderful place. I highly recommend it. Delicious food and a great bar list, which includes Nolet's, one of my favorite spirits. So this is the dry gin, which is what I have at home. It is the Nolet Silver, and in my house, I always have 2 bottles. Always, because I can't ever run out of it. It would be just a bad thing. I love it. So one thing I love about Nolet's is the history of the distillery. So if you look on the sides of the bottles, there's a lineage here that goes from the 1st generation to the 10th generation. This distillery was founded in 1691 in Schiedam, Holland. So the current distiller is Carolus Nolet. He's in his 70s right now, but the father before him, Paulus Nolet, distilled until his 90s. So this is truly a passion, and I get it, and I love it. This gin is not your typical gin. First off, I'll talk about the proof. The proof is 95.2 proof, which makes it 47.6% alcohol. But you would never, ever guess. It is so smooth, so delightful, and it is not your grandfather's gin. This is a gin where the primary notes that you're going to get are peach, raspberry, and Turkish rose. Beautiful, beautiful gin. So we're talking about 300 years of experience goes into this gin. And again, with the packaging, I love packaging. The gin inside the bottle is gorgeous, but so is the bottle, which comes from a 19th century Nolet's bottle. So they stayed true to form. But I want to talk about the top. The top, like for instance this Reserve, is modeled after the stick shift of a Bentley. That's pretty sexy. Anyway, so I will go on to talk about the Nolet's Reserve, which I had the pleasure of trying today. So if you look at the color, you see that nice yellow color? It comes from the botanicals in the gin. This gin is not aged. It is 104.6 proof. So it does have some beautiful viscosity in the mouth. So that golden color primarily comes from saffron that comes from Afghanistan. There's verbena in this. Gorgeous juniper. This gin is 40 years in the making. It is truly an expression of Carolus Nolet. So when I taste it, it doesn't wash over the palate. It diffuses across the tongue in such a way that all of the botanicals swirl into the sinuses as it diffuses across your tongue. Very dense and oily. This is a 104 proof spirit, but there's not a burn. There's a delightful warmth that soothes your throat as it goes down. And what comes up through the palate are amazing botanicals, a kaleidoscope of a sensory experience. And the flavors evolve, so one transforms into the next. There's not one particular thing you can catch on. What am I tasting? But as you're trying to sense that, it transforms into another flavor. That is absolutely beautiful. So between 475 and 600 bottles a year are produced of this. Tremendous, tremendous gin. It retails between $650 to $700. And I have to say, if you're a gin enthusiast, this is the paragon of gin. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. The sensory of just the flavors, but also how it feels in your mouth and how it washes over you and diffuses across your tongue. Remarkable. Just gorgeous. Can you see how beautiful that is? So I'm going to sit and meditate and enjoy this. And I say cheers to you, and thank you for letting me guide you through some spirits, and cheers.